Hey Tom, it's Isaac, and I'm making you a real quick video to show you another example of the levels that I've been talking about to you. I couldn't sleep tonight, so I logged on to my system, and I saw that we were in a pretty big downtrend here after a pretty big uptrend yesterday and in the Globex. So um, yesterday we moved up pretty much all day. And then in the Globex, we were moving up pretty much all night. And then I logged on right about there. Okay. So I saw that we were beginning to do a big sell off here. Not a huge sell off, but a significant sell off. So we were selling off and selling off. And, the last time we bounced was at 26. So that was, and we always remember how we talked about, 26 and 77. Oftentimes you'll see price staying within that range. So anyway, it came down to the 26 and put in what I thought was starting to look like a bottom. Of course, when it's here, you just don't know if it's going to continue on or not, right? But if you're checking the MACD on the 5 minute, you can kind of keep an eye on that. And as you see, we did have a strong candle here, and you can see that it's starting to hook up with the bounce off the 26, right? It's starting to flatten out with that bounce off the 26 and that green candle right there. So the other things I was looking at here was that we had the same level being impacted 4 times. How? We had 2 wicks and 2 candle bottoms at the same level, 26,230, which is just above 26. So anytime you see 4 items, whether it be a wick low or a body low, at the same level, that's a level that's starting to be significant. So don't be surprised if that level gets touched again, okay, on the way back up. So basically, I was looking for either a doji or a hammer, okay, to trade off of. And I saw a nice hammer here. Obviously, this doji was violated right away. It didn't. If I would have put a 50% retracement on that, I would have seen that it would have punched through it, right? So I didn't even look at that one once I saw that was punching through it. But then I saw this hammer, and this hammer, I don't know if you remember, I was talking about this the other day. It was an engulfing hammer, meaning the top was higher than the candle to the left, and the bottom was lower than the candle to the left. So anytime you see an engulfing candle, that's a big sign of strength. Okay, again, it's higher than the high of the candle to the left, and it's lower than the low of the candle to the left. So that's called an engulfing candle, and it's a sign of strength, and also the fact that it's a big hammer, big green hammer. That's also a sign of strength. So lots of things pointing to a higher market here. So what I did on this candle, okay, is I put my Fibonacci tool on it to measure to see if we would have a 50% retracement, right? I put this on here like this, and I switched over to the faster time frame. And I got ready for that drop to the yellow line, which is the 0.382, 38% line. And sure enough, look what happened. As soon as I put the candle on at 605, it kind of meandered over and suddenly went down right to that 38%er, right there. Put in a bounce off of it. I got my hook on stochastics here and some green candles. So I went and got in right here about 39.40 and took it up to the blue line, right, which is the 1.618. Took it up to the blue line and sold it up there. Now I could have bought it again at that level because it came right back down to that level, okay, and then it really took off to the upside after that. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is that anytime if you're looking to try to catch the bottom of a downtrend and catch the beginning of the rise of it, look for the telltale signs, okay? Look for your MACD on the 5 minute to start to curl. Look for support off one of these key levels like the 26, okay? Look for a level to be created based on wicks and bodies, right? So you got 2 wicks and 2 bodies here, all at the same level, okay? Got all that. And then look for You can look for an engulfing candle, like this one's an engulfing candle. Hammer, very strong, okay? Put your fib on it and just watch what happens. Put your fib box on it, watch what happens, right? I put my fib box on it and I watch it come right down to the bottom of that zone. Remember I said the zone is the area between 38% and 61%. And the middle, exact middle of that candle was 50%. And that's basically where the bodies of these fast candles, these are 5-second candles, that's basically where the pivot happened, right? It was right at the 50% level. You see that hook on stochastics down here? See that hook? And then, you know, that's all that's telling you. All those things are telling you, hey, it's time to reverse. This one thing wants to go up. So that's just a quick lesson. You know, these things bear repeating because they work over and over and over again, and they have little nuances, you know, like I just pointed out, that help you identify them even better. But they do work, okay? They work really well, and there's no reason to not take advantage of something that works, you know, a very high percentage of the time, okay? All right, that's it.